Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 20 of our Supersize You annual challenge. Today we're talking about the Supersize acronym, and I'm aligning it with the life framework areas that we talk about every year. And this year will be no exception. We will focus on each area and aspect of the 9-part life framework that I share for 1 month this year. So each month we'll have an area. We'll do overarching this month and get our structure and our systems in place. Then each month we will break down one of these 9 areas and aspects of the things that impact our life, the things that make us the best possible version of ourselves, which is what supersizing is all about in my definition. And you got to define supersize for yourself beginning of the year. And guess what? Maybe you didn't pick the perfect definition for you yet, but that's the cool thing about this challenge. Every day we can reevaluate, we can change, we can pivot, we can do something different if what we are decided in the first place doesn't feel right for us. Now, this is a huge revelation for me because I'm one of those people that would go down a road, and even after I knew it wasn't the right road for me, I would still plug away and try to break through and make advances on that road, even after I knew, oh my gosh, I just made the wrong choice back here. Let's stop and learn all the lessons that we learned by making the wrong choice and make a different choice and do something different. It took me a long time to figure that out, like a couple of decades, which is quite sad when I think about it. But it's the way life is. It's our human experience. We're all here to experience different things and grow in the ways that are right for us. And we don't know what that is in advance. I mean, if we did, if we were fortune tellers and we could know that, then we would make the right choice every time along the way. I don't know about you, but I definitely have not done that. So today we're talking about, and P, of course, in Supersize stands for our physical health and well-being. I know you can't see this, but I'm creating it as we go through this challenge. And I will do it in nice dark letters, or I'll make a professional sign. Maybe I'll start doing that. I'm legally blind, so graphics and things like that are an actual struggle for me now. They didn't used to be, but now they are. Now that I want to create great looking graphics and things, it's a problem for me to try to get them the way I want. But I am training a ChatGPT to create them for me and then do the tweaks. But even then I found that as I transfer them and use them, there's still mistakes in them. And so I'm going to hire someone to actually help me with that and fix that for me. So today, physically, how does your physical health and well-being, we're just going to answer this question today for each and every one of us, impact your ability to become the best possible version of yourself? So I am turning off my alarm. I am the best possible version of myself, the continually improving version of myself. How does my physical health and well-being impact that? Well, I personally have had the biggest possible wake-up call you can have when it comes to our physical health and well-being and not taking care of ourselves in all of these life framework areas, which is why I share them every year and I teach them every year and I continue to do this annual challenge. It's for me as much as it is for you, because I know that if we ignore any area or aspect of our life long enough, or if we abuse ourselves long enough, life is going to send us a message and say, hey, or we're just going to die. Let's be honest. I am so lucky to just even be here because my life was going off the rails in about 4 or 5 different of these 9 areas at the time that I had a sudden cardiac arrest. And I was fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time where somebody could help me and revive me till the emergency people got there, and then put me in a coma for a couple of weeks so that I could do what I needed to do and my body could do what it needed to do so that I could still be here. And then, of course, I tell the story where after that, I spent probably the next 6 years really, really reevaluating everything and changing everything and making different choices for my life because, like I said, I had been banging my head against the wall in certain areas and it was like, why am I doing this? It's an exercise in futility. So today, I want you to think about how does your physical health, your physical environment, anything that has to do with physical nature, real solid things, how does that positively impact or negatively impact your ability to grow and be the best possible version of yourself, to supersize? I would love if you would share one thing in the comments below, one aha that you've had by doing this exercise and asking yourself this question. It doesn't have to take a lot of time, but it's really powerful as we stack each of these little days on top of one another to see how we transform and what we become by the end of the year. It's like amazing. All right. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.